Hello Aquarius, welcome to Soul Panda Healing Arts. My name is Amanda. This reading is going to be a love reading that is good for all Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in particular. This is going to be a weekly, see what's coming in for you in your current relationship. This is supposed to be for somebody that you are already dealing with and have some sort of history with, whether that's months, years, currently married, whichever, whoever you're thinking about at the time that you see this reading. I'm going to take a deep dive into what they're feeling towards you, what their intentions are, how they see you, what their next actions towards you this week is going to be, as well as get some advice. And I'm also going to pull some oracle cards for you as well. I do have some pre-shuffled ones, so we'll just get right into it. Before I do, this is a general message, so not all of these energies are going to resonate because this is a collective message and there's a lot of different timelines and a lot of different stories. If you are interested in something that is a little more catered to you, please feel free to book with me at soulpandahealingarts.com or find another tarot reader. I won't be offended. But if you're called and you feel like I resonate with you, feel free by all means to do so. But yeah, let's get into it. You deserve love, you are lovable. You have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Some of you just need to stay positive and know that you are worthy of what you're asking for. Trust the situation is calling for you to have faith. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Some of you need to have heart-to-heart here. At the bottom of the deck, we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Some of you need to get better at asking for what you need here. Chariot and the Six of Cups. Somebody may be coming in quickly towards a soulmate. Let's see. How does this person feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius? They feel like you're a passionate person. The Knight of Wands can be a little hot and cold. So they might feel like you take a lot of inspired action towards what you want. Like you're passionate. Some of you, they might see you as very attractive, sexy, so to speak. But they might feel like they are a little unsure if it's got sustainability here. I feel like they may be a little clingy. They might be avoiding showing you that. Somebody might be a little jealous here. We'll see. What are their intentions towards Aquarius? Let's see. Some of you could be dealing with a Sag. Well, they intend to slowly build on this connection and come towards you slowly here, methodically. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It remains to be seen, but the Five of Swords with the King of Swords can be somebody that manipulates with words. They may intend on feeling like they're going to manipulate you into a reconciliation here. We'll see. Somebody's might have either a win-at-all-cost attitude, or it's just somebody that's more interested in being right than they are about being happy. Somebody might be really controlling how they come towards you. Somebody may be a lot more jealous than they let on. Let's see. How do they see Aquarius? How do they see Aquarius? They see you as guarded. They might see you as very resilient, like you've had to overcome a lot of obstacles. As I say that, the Ten of Wands flips out. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior archetype. They see you as somebody that has really been through a lot, been through the ringer, has overcame a lot, and maybe from childhood. They see you as somebody that, maybe you've had a really challenging karmic childhood here, and you've still really come up not only empathetic and compassionate and caring, but somebody that's not, that is willing to assert boundaries, but also is willing to collaborate and cooperate and build something solid. What actions are they going to be taking towards Aquarius this week? Some of you, they're going to be coming out of hermit mode. I feel like they're going to close some chapters here and walk away from what's not serving them. Whether that's you or whether that's them walking away from you or rushing in towards you. I'll have to pull some cards to clarify. Let's see. How do you feel about this person, actually? I've been doing that for the past couple signs here. These last couple signs have been kind of having some interesting energies. You feel inspired by this person. You also feel inspired by this person. You feel like they're very creative, like they have a youthful spark to them. You might see them as a little immature, but you see them as somebody that you could build something solid with. You might feel like they are a soulmate. You could feel like they have a lot of obligations or stress that they don't talk about. They're very independent. But you see them as somebody that you love. How do you see this person? How does Aquarius see this person? You might see them as walking away. Wow, okay. So maybe you just see them as immature and somebody that you're going to need to heal from. You might not be sure that this person deserves another chance, Aquarius. I'm going to pull some cards. Yeah, it's the Tower. Could have been a Tower moment here. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands? That's how this person feels about Aquarius. The Page of Pentacles. They feel like they are passionate enough about you to offer you a solid beginning in a relationship. If this isn't somebody that you're already with, yeah, they see you as wish fulfillment. But are they saying this to you, though? They can feel it all they want to. The Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, they might be manifesting a new solid beginning with you. Maybe after a time period of struggle here, they might be waiting for the right time. Maybe that's why they're intending on taking this slow here. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here as far as their intentions? Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. They might be trying to manifest a positive resolution after some disappointment. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. They might be wanting to build up their own stability before they come in. The World. They want to complete some cycles. It's possible that they know that if they don't let their guard down here, that it's going to be over. Why the Knight of Pentacles? And the Hierophant. I feel like they do want higher level of commitment. They do want to commit to this. That's what their intentions are. The Sun. I feel like you give them a lot of joy. You bring a lot of joy and fun into this person's life. Page of Swords. They could be watching you. Maybe some of you recently blocked them on social media. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Wands here as how they see you. Yeah, they see you as somebody that has put in a lot of work into your life, or that is hardworking. Somebody that's willing to put work into this relationship. Three of Swords. I feel like they see you as somebody, like I said, that has overcome a lot of heartache and a lot of pain and trauma. They know you've been through a lot. Yeah, they see you as somebody that's walked away from a lot of hurt and betrayal, maybe, and put a lot of work into yourself. That's how they see you, Aquarius. Yeah. They see you as somebody that's willing to fight for the connection. They see you as somebody that they could build with, that is firm with establishing boundaries. You could have ignored an attempt at a reconciliation to pursue something new. And they might be seeing you get a lot of attention. That might be triggering some sort of, should or get off the pot kind of energy here. Why is the Hermit in reverse here as this person's actions? Some of you could be dealing with, there's heavy Virgo here. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, maybe a Taurus. Sagittarius energy I see. Why is the Hermit in reverse here as this person's next actions? The Moon. I feel like this person is going to come out of uncertainty. Maybe trust their intuition here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Why do I get like the feeling that this person is just waiting for the right time to say something, do something? Five of Swords. It feels like they're trying to control the situation. Like how fast this moves forward. I feel like they're overwhelmed with burdens here. They may have people in their head here that maybe not be giving them the best advice. Why do you see them as a Page of Wands? Some of you are just going to have to straight up have a heart-to-heart talk with this person and be like, what is going on here? Like, their feelings towards you and their actions are just not in alignment. And I can see why you would feel like this, you see them as, this is over. Why is the Page of Wands here as how you feel about this person? Four of Cups. Maybe you feel like they ignore what you're passionate about. Yeah. You might feel like they are just stuck on looking at the negative. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Whatever it is that's chaining them in an unhealthy way, I feel like you're no longer being apathetic toward it. You're no longer ignoring it. This person could be stuck in, unhealthy narrative. Let's see. Somebody that doesn't want to let go of their own negative emotions. They might have a narrative rooted in lack and helplessness. And the Four of Cups is like the brat of the tarot. It's always everybody else's fault. Focusing on the negativity, pessimistic. I feel like you don't feel like they show you and express gratitude at all. I feel like they complain a lot. And like I said, they're passionate and loving one second, and the next second they're not. One second they want to move forward, the next second they're leaving you out in the cold and leaving you alone. I feel like, yeah. I feel like you know what you deserve, or you need to know what you deserve here. Why is the Ten of Swords here? As how you see them. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Is how Aquarius sees their person. You could feel like you're done building with this person, or there's no point building with this person, or you feel like another person is in the way here. Ace of Swords. Where's the Ten of Swords here? Magician. I feel like the Ten of Swords twice. Hermit again. Hermit upright this time. Hermit, King of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Star. I feel like you see this. Okay. That's going to be two different scenarios. Some of you are like, there's no sense in working with this person, and I'm focusing on manifesting somebody that I can build with, because now I have the truth. Or the truth is that you see this person and like, this is like the rock bottom of where we're at, and where your focus is how can we make it better? How can we build something stronger? Now that we know the truth of the situation, one of you is like, has so much more positivity, like a much more positive outlook on life in general than this person. What advice do you have for Aquarius regarding this relationship, regarding this connection? I feel like Spirit's telling you to trust your intuition with whatever your intuition is telling you to do here. Six of Cups. This person may be a soulmate, but is this just going to be a repeat of a cycle for you? What advice do you have for them, Spirit? What advice do you have for Aquarius? King of Cups. Some of you are going to have to really be emotionally mature about this. Maybe hold back a little bit. Make sure that you're emotionally grounded. Some of you are being called to focus on what you're passionate about. Instead, there might be an opportunity for a passionate new beginning. Some of you are just going to have a conversation to get out of this uncertainty. Like, are we having this new solid beginning, or is this just going to be a hollow victory? Let's see. Let's see. Why is the High Priestess here? What is your intuition telling you? Why is the High Priestess here? Four of Swords. Some of you are just going to have to take some time alone, give this person some time to deal with their own shit and sit with themselves. Honestly. Wheel of Fortune. This might be a karmic lesson for this person. Yeah. If it ends, this is a karmic lesson for this person. Not for you. I feel like you've given a lot to this person energetically. Yeah, some of you need to just go for your own passions and, you know, chase after something that is going to give equally to you, because you know what you deserve, Aquarius. All right, I'm gonna pull some more oracle cards. Some of you, they actually are actually feeling you starting to pull away. Eek. Yeah, I feel like the cycle is over for sure. I don't think that you want to choose to be breadcrumbed. And Spirit doesn't want that for you. You deserve love. You are lovable. And don't let this allow you to become jaded. I feel like you haven't allowed life to make you jaded so far. Some of you have friends that are like giving you great advice that you need to start taking. I feel like some of you in particular have some really great friends that offer pretty good advice. We're not talking about the friends that are like, F that guy, you know. We're talking about the friends that, you know, are like our therapists. That they call you on your own stuff too. They don't co-sign you're crazy. That's like the worst mistake that people make in relationships is that, you know, they take relationship advice from either people that have never been in a serious relationship or never been in a happy, healthy relationship, or they take advice from their single friends that are on like some anti-men or anti-women rhetoric, and that's like the worst thing that you can do, because sometimes your friends are not the people that want what's best for you. What's coming in for Aquarius? Snake, competition, enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. Some of you do feel like there's competition. I'm not going to lie. Some of you feel like this person is just presenting themselves as single. And maybe just living in the moment. I gotta be honest with you, some of you are coming into some abundance. Karma is going to be on their ass and on your ass, but in the best possible way. Some of you have a very, like I said, a very positive mindset. And I feel like this person just doesn't. And I feel like you're going to receive a lot of like you are grateful in your life. And I feel like this person, it doesn't matter what this person has in their life, they just can't see it. And that's unfortunate. Oop. They don't see anything in their life as a blessing. They feel entitled to things. And there's a big difference there. 222 when I look up at the timer. Sunglasses. Yeah, they could be watching you. Watching, looking, stalking your social media, healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationship. It's definitely giving, at least verbally here, with the Five of Swords coming out as many times as it did. I feel like this person says some pretty wild things, Aquarius, when they're mad. They may have a drinking problem or some sort of addiction, and that's not up to you to heal them. Some of you just need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. Storm, warning, upheaval, obstacle, wrecking ball, drama. Yeah, I feel like you know that this storm is coming. Some of you can feel it intuitively that it needs to change. Legal matters. Some of you may have some legal stuff going on that's affecting this relationship. Maybe somebody's going through a divorce, or you are. There's some sort of judgment coming in here. Travel. Some of you may have travel plans, distance, boundaries far apart. Some of you need to get away from this person and have some distance. Maybe go on a trip, clear your head. Some of you could be talking about divorce here. Or you're trying to prepare for that storm. Addiction, toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, obsession. Again, like I said, somebody may be a drinker or a smoker, or they have an unhealthy attachment to someone or something. Yeah, whatever it is, it can't stand this way, so. final message do you have for them regarding, what final messages do you have for Aquarius regarding this connection? Yeah, I kind of had a feeling I'd see this card. You have the Orphaned card. I feel like this is not your first rodeo. I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like some of you are used to this feeling. Orphaned. Sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. Some of you, this person doesn't make you feel like you even belong in their family or your family, and they do nothing to try to, I mean, this could even be somebody that you're married to. In relationships, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. And Spirit is telling you, you deserve this. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values or beliefs, and you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you and who you are without artifice or agenda. Do not compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. For some of you, this is like a family group. Yeah, you're going to have to take this. And like I said, some of you guys are already married. And maybe a text message or something is one that set it off. Like I said, there was some sort of power moment, some sort of boundary that took place, or there was something that came in. This person could also be addicted to money. Could be very materialistic. Take that part as it resonates. But I really hope that that this reading helps. I hope it doesn't resonate, but if it does, you know, I don't sugarcoat my readings. I say it, call it like I see it. Know your worth, Aquarius. Know what you deserve. And like I said, lean on your friendships. I feel like some of you have really bomb-ass friends. And even maybe some of you even have family that can really help you out during this time. I feel like you have support around you. You just have to reach out for that, Aquarius. But you are loved. Just so you know, you are loved. Spirit wants you to know that. So, until then, I hope that helps. Take care and stay blessed.